All right, so check this out. Look at the article from Investor Place talking about NIO. Is it a high octane gamble or smart speculative play? Have you guys seen the chart in NIO lately? Yeah, you would say that it is a high octane gamble, especially off of all of the content that has been created around this one particular company stock on YouTube, of how many people try to promote NIO and it being a formidable player in the stock market, while many of the content has tried to pump NIO. The price action have gone the opposite direction. So you may be asking yourself the question, okay, well, who is impacting the price action? If we see nothing but positive things about NIO, why would the stock be going down? It doesn't make sense. If all you hear about a particular stock is how big it is, how great it's going to be, it's going to go higher, it's never going to stop, it's going to shoot to the moon, we're going to be filthy rich, NIO will make us a millionaire, right? If that's all the content you ingest and you begin to see more regurgitation around that, why is the stock still going down? Because the market doesn't move off that content, which is why I want to ensure that from my perspective on this channel, you won't get that. You're going to get the real. And the real is listed off of the price chart and nowhere else. Everything else is literally someone else's opinion. And apparently, from the content that is being produced on YouTube, that opinion is worth nothing. Because the chart, look at the chart of NIO. Look at that. Who's been talking about NIO going to the moon and going to $100? And here it is, $5.86 in the pre-market. Pay attention to the money. That's what I always tell all of my viewers. Look at the chart. And if what you're paying attention to, like if you listen to somebody else and they're saying that NIO is going to shoot up to the moon, and then you immediately look at the chart of NIO, you already know that what that person said is not right. Use the price chart as the verifier of what these people are saying. Just don't go crazy thinking this is a massive home run. This article goes on to read, Chinese EV maker NIO is a popular but troubled company producing losses on every vehicle it makes. Popular. That is the buzzword of people making hype content, FUD, FOMO content around NIO. That's why it's popular. It's because people get paid off of ad revenue and other means because they know that you guys are interested in NIO. Many of you have bought the dip. That is another famous saying that these content creators talk about, buying the dip. You are truly down in NIO if you've been buying the dip, because NIO has been dipping forever, for the longest time. Industry partners are signing up for its battery swap service and helping it build out a network of service locations. Another glimmer of hope. But if you bought NIO at $60 and it's at $5.86 now, maybe this battery swap service, building out the network for it, yeah, it could increase the value of the stock, but maybe not up to 60. Slowing growth, price cuts, and a heavy debt load are significant headwinds, though it has government backers keeping it going. So you got the government helping you out, like Tesla. Elon Musk has the United States government helping them out. They have an interest, the government does. So maybe that could keep NIO afloat. Just like the US government is keeping Tesla afloat with these subsidies that they create. If you go out and purchase a model from Tesla. Let's be real. Chinese automaker NIO is not the biggest nor even the best electric vehicle company or stock on the market. It ranks 9th in market share in China. Third quarter car sales disappointed, and is relying upon government cash infusions to keep driving forward. Yet, it's not a complete disaster either. While I would not be backing up the truck here, a NIO stock analysis indicates risk-tolerant investors should keep an open mind. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep an open mind. And currently, the mind that we do see from the market price action in NIO, it doesn't look good. NIO sales are growing, albeit at a slower than hoped for pace. It also has an innovative battery swap business that could be valuable, even as a spun off standalone operation. That would be massive, in my opinion. To have a battery swap business rather than car charging stations that you see, strewn around at these plethora of businesses to where you can charge up your vehicles. Just go in and swap your battery on a full charge. That's better, in my opinion, than having your EV vehicle charging for umpteen amount of hours just to get a full charge. Why can't I just pull up to a battery swap location and they swap out my battery in 30 minutes or less and I'm going? Do you think having a battery swap service would drastically increase the sales, the usage of EV vehicles? I think it would, because people's lives are too busy to allow their Tesla or any other EV vehicle to charge. Especially if they want to travel long distances, you would definitely need to have a battery swap because you won't have time to charge. If you're going from California to the East Coast, just going on gas alone is going to be 24 plus hours from coast to coast. Imagine if you got to charge within that. Yeah. But yet investors need that reality check too. EV competition is fierce in China and NIO is bringing up the rear. Industry price cuts are becoming the norm and that will hurt NIO's profitability. Last, even in China, the rate of sales growth is slowing. So let's take a closer look at why adventurous investors might want to nibble here. It's at $5.87. Like, that's almost the low in the market in NIO. Okay, that's almost the low. The low is around $2. So, what do you guys think? I did a price prediction, like I told you back here in the beginning, mid-January, that I was looking for the market to go down in NIO. I don't know why you guys would be surprised, because here it is. It hit our second buy zone on the 31st of January. What's that, 23.5% there? There you go. Let's get rid of it. It did not hold this buy zone. We get rid of that. And we're going to go ahead and create a sell zone into the market in NIO. Right around here. It's a pretty big sell zone. Now, I don't suspect much to go on into the market in NIO. Like, we may be entering a phase to where the market's just going to consolidate in a very tight range. Now, here are my other zones I want to show you all. Longer term, we still have these two buy zones here at the bottom, around $4, $3.50 to like $2. Be careful. That's all I can tell you. Is be careful, because the market on the weekly time frame in NIO still looks pretty weak. Here it is on the 2. Here's NIO on the 3. NIO on the 5. That 5 weekly bar is definitely weak. Here it is on the monthly chart. Last month still is weak. I'm just saying, the chart is not lying. People are not betting for NIO to be successful right now. Earnings is due to be released on March 21st, 2024. Okay, so anything can happen within that time. But I'm here to tell you that I'm not feeling too confident into the price action in NIO yet. Not yet. So let me do this. The only thing I would say as I put this price prediction on is that the market won't move much. Okay. It won't move much. Now, I'm expecting market to go down, but I also recognize that we are noticing the market holding support right here. So we may not actually see the market fall that far in NEO. I'm cool with that because I already can tell if market buyers continue to hold this buy zone, then the market in NEO won't go that low. Okay. So I'll just keep leaving it at that. Let me bring it down to this next zone. Next buy zone was around 34% move lower. And that's it. Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.